Hey guys, welcome back. Rode to a different town today to do this video just for a little bit of different scenery. On Old Blue here, starting to notice some things like the black's coming off the exhaust. That's not cool. Anyway, if you're gonna ride it, these things are gonna happen, right? Today, let's talk about step 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us in the power to carry that out. Alright. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him. So, ever since I've been in the rooms, everybody, well, the old timers tell me that your meditation should happen in the morning. When you're new, you want to read a couple pages out of the big book and practice on praying. And the more you pray, the better at it you'll be. I know to a newcomer that doesn't sound very enticing, but here's the thing I've learned about prayer these last couple weeks is that God's timeline doesn't happen when we want it to. God's timeline happens when we need it to. And a lot of people, me included, pray and hope that the result happens right now, and that's not always the case. Conscious contact with God, to me that means we take God everywhere with us, having Him in our back pocket at all times. We don't have to go through this world alone. Guess I'm turning. Didn't realize there wasn't a stop sign there. No, but when I pray anymore, I try not to pray for myself. I find I feel better after my prayer or meditation if I'm praying for somebody else, even my enemies. In fact, that's what they say you should do, is pray for the well-being of your enemies. And that was something really hard for me. It's like, God, please excuse my language here, but God, please allow that son of a bitch neighbor of mine to have the greenest grass on the block. And at the end of that, or something like it, obviously, you do feel better about yourself and about your spiritual fitness. But I find myself praying a lot for my wife and my son. At the end of the day, their happiness is more important to me than my happiness is important to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy and comfortable with where I am in the program. But as happy as I am, I want them to be double happy. Know what I mean? And my thought process didn't used to be that way at all, like number one all the time. Man, when I was riding over here, oh shit, I thought I was prepared, but I just finding out I am not prepared. What's the second part of this? Asking, how'd that go? Asking only. Praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. Oh my gosh. Dragging today. So yeah, ask God to tell or show you what His will for you is. I don't need fancy cars, I don't need fancy motorcycles, all I need is to be able to live and breathe. I want my family healthy. And I want you to tell me what your will for me is. And I mean, it's pretty simple, really. And for that spiritual awakening, we need to do this daily. And I just remembered, what the hell was that? We say it every meeting. Oh, okay. I had to look it up just to see which one it was. But my home group, we close every meeting with a 11-step prayer, which I do know by heart. And I recommend diving into that prayer as well, but it goes something like this. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me show love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving, is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. And that pretty much sums up what we should be praying for. No more suicide, that's right. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm going to make the ride back to my town. I thought my wife works over here. I thought we were going to have lunch together, but as I was riding over here, I saw her driving the other way, so I guess we're not doing that after all. But thanks for listening, guys. I know my thoughts are slow and they don't make sense, but it's important to talk about the steps with somebody as you're going through it. And we're almost there. We're almost to the 12th step. I do think we'll get it done before the summer's over. Anyway, guys, appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.